Introduction of bills and concurrent resolutions. The clerk will read.
House Bill number 2696 by the Committee on Federal and State Affairs, an act concerning energy relating to certain renewable energy facilities, establishing generation requirements for those facilities providing base load generation. House Bill number 2697 by the Committee on Judiciary, an act concerning crimes, punishment, and criminal procedure relating to competency to stand trial, mobile competency evaluations. House Bill number 2698 by the Committee on Health and Human Services, an act concerning health and health care relating to the practice of pharmacy, establishing the Joint Committee on Pharmacy Workplace Conditions and Patient Safety, requiring such committee to report to the Legislature. House Bill number 2699 by the Committee on Health and Human Services, an act concerning skilled nursing care facilities relating to quality care assessment, exempting facilities for which the Secretary for Aging and Disability Services is appointed as receiver from such assessment. House Bill number 2700 by the Committee on Children and Seniors, an act concerning children and minors, requiring the Kansas Department for Children and Families to review certain items related to the child's needs and attachments before consenting to an adoption, requiring the court to make a finding that such review was conducted by the department before entering an order. House Bill number 2701 by the Committee on Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development, an act concerning the Kansas Rural Housing Incentive District Act, allowing use of bond proceeds under the act for residential vertical development and renovation of certain buildings within economically distressed urban areas. House Bill number 2702 by the Committee on Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development, an act concerning the employment security law, making privately contracted school bus drivers eligible for unemployment benefits. House Bill number 2703 by the Committee on Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development, an act concerning employment security law relating to the Employment Security Fund, employer contribution rates, revising the definition of employment for conformity with federal law, making changes to the My Reemployment Plan program, including making program mandatory, providing that the Secretary of Labor is to request that claimants create resumes in the Kansas Works system, and that the Secretary of Commerce shall provide assistance to claimants through Kansas Works and may require claimants to participate in reemployment services, providing claimants with additional time to respond. House Bill number 2704 by the Committee on Commerce, Labor, and Economic Development, an act concerning workers' compensation, making notification to an injured employee by an employer or insurance carrier of changes to or termination of medical or disability benefits discretionary, providing that an employee seeking benefits waives the patient privilege preventing access to medical records and healthcare providers, prohibiting infringement of the employer's rights to direct medical treatment, requiring questions by the Director of Workers' Compensation to a healthcare provider in the case of an examination ordered by the Director to be in writing, providing that a partial week is counted as a full week for purposes of computing average wages.
Shades of references. House Bill 2674 is withdrawn from the Judiciary and referred to Corrections. House Bill 2583 is withdrawn from Insurance and Pensions and referred to Appropriations. House Bill 2584 is withdrawn from Insurance and Pensions and referred to Appropriations. Senate Bill 62 was withdrawn from the Committee of the Whole and referred to Education. House Bill 2353 withdrawn from the Committee of the Whole and referred to Appropriations. Reports of standing committees. The clerk will read.
Committee on Corrections and Juvenile Justice recommends House Bill 2200 be amended. The bill be passed as amended. Committee on Appropriations recommends House Bill 2591 be passed. Committee on Transportation recommends House Bill 2478 be passed. Committee on Transportation recommends House Bill 2483 be passed. Committee on Transportation recommends House Bill 2476 be passed. Committee on Transportation recommends House Bill 2458 be passed. Committee on Children and Seniors recommends House Bill 2582 be amended. The bill be passed as amended. Committee on Agriculture recommends House Bill 2559 be passed. Committee on Agriculture recommends House Bill 2560 be passed.
Are there announcements? Majority Leader Hawkins.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move the House adjourn until Monday, February 14th at 11 a.m. pro forma.
You've heard the motion. All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes have it. We are adjourned.